Hello everyone, this is Kitsu Ronin aka Sir Rob, and I'm going to be summoning on the Phoenix Master 1 banner. And I'm going to be pulling for red and green. Green, obviously, I'm interested in getting Odor, because I don't actually... Oh. Hello! Very lucky. Yeah, I'm going for Odor because I don't actually have a 7-slot mythic on either season yet for defense. And I'm pulling for red as well so that I can get Altina merges. But I might stop if I get Ellawood and Pala first. And that's just because I want to make sure I'm making the most efficient use of my orbs, and I don't need more than one copy of either of them. There's Lilina. And I am still subscribed to FayPass, but I am actually gonna drop out after Shana gets released. And that's just because I wanted to get the 3 months in a row so that I could get the 5-slot summoner support. And yeah, I saw the release schedule for the upcoming Legendary Heroes, and I'm not very happy about it. Because I was hoping to pull for Air in December, because I thought maybe she would release alongside Brave Marianne's rerun, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. I suspect that Air and Naga are going to be kicked into the Legendary Remix banners. And Cecilia is very nice. I've been merging her up. I think I'm going to get her to +9 because I might wait for her Resplendent to come out. Because I use her in Ether Raids and she's phenomenal there. And Wrath is also very good fodder, although I also use him as well. But Speed Res form is an amazing skill. But yeah, after this, I'm not sure what I'm going to be saving my orbs for. Because there's like the next time that it might be worth pulling for me is in February. Because that's Regin's rerun, and that's when Air and Naga reappear. So yeah, I don't mind splurging a bit here. I do hope I get a couple Altina merges. I don't think that's necessarily a guarantee. But I have been doing okay in Ether Raids, at least within the past week. I started taking it very seriously, and I try to play out the match before I actually start the match. I use a spreadsheet and I use a dual simulator. And it works out pretty well. I don't always predict the AI perfectly, and the calculations aren't always accurate because there's always going to be some factor that you don't catch. But I'm improving. I actually merged up. Well, I gave Beruka a merge recently. Just because I want to use her in Arena as well. I don't think she's that great, but that's why I gave her the merge. Yeah, I have her on a team with young Tiki and female Corrin and Mufasa, the lion. And the idea is that Tiki and Corrin help Mufasa transform. That's a lot of furs. But I think she has either Glacies or Iceberg, so that's good. Could always use more fodder. And yeah, Beruka provides guidance so that Kanigas can move around. I use Libra in Ether Rates as well, although he sort of has a niche purpose. I specifically designed him to deal with restore healers because he has a Poleaxe and Null Sea Disrupt. Hello, Bartray. I don't use Bartray, but I have promoted him several times to give units hammers. Especially since Fallen Edelgard is a thing now. Raisins a unit. I actually use him in Ether Raids currently. I did pull Fallen Edelgard relatively recently, so I think he's a nice compliment to her because he helps her transform. And he also dances. Although I feel like I need to give him a somewhat better moveset. I've considered giving him Gale Force, but I'm not sure how effectively he runs Gale Force these days with all the power creep. And again, I don't intend to spend all of my orbs on this banner, although that may very well be the case. Hello, Paula! And Paula is going to be fodder for my Sita. Probably should have favorited Celica. Now, Celica I actually plan to use. I don't see a reason to fodder her off. So yeah, I'm gonna continue pulling red until I get a copy of Legendary Ellawood. Oh, that's another Katarina. That's nice. I got her in the last summoning I did, I believe. She's plus speed. Oops. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. I don't think her perf has aged very well. But I could always give her an inheritable tome if I want to use her. But yeah, my plan is that... Oh, okay. Now, even though I already got a copy of Paula, I don't mind getting multiple copies, because she has dual rally plus skill, so that's very nice. And not all of my arena core units have dual plus skills yet, so the game plan is that once I get Legendary Elwood and Valencian Pala, which I already got, I'm gonna snipe green until I get Odor. And I was considering getting Odor to +1, but we'll see. The note that I have written for myself is that I don't want to spend 200 more orbs after I finish pulling for red. I don't know if I explained that well. I've been getting a lot of Cetus lately, which is okay. Oh, I already have her at +10, of course. Just mentioned I was going to give her our dual infantry 4, or our dual cavalry 4. There's Byleth. That's very cool, because I don't actually have Byleth either. Okay. I did find it interesting that Odor comes with G dual cavalry 4. In a different timeline, I would use him as fodder for my Gunthra, who is +10. But even if I gave my Gunthra G dual cavalry 4, I would still need a second +10 wind legendary to justify using her as an arena core unit. Because my fire, earth, and water season cores would all score better. And I sort of wished that they would have released Fafnir on this banner as well. Because, I mean, he is essentially dead. Because he no longer exists in the form that, in his normal human form. Hello, that is very nice. I haven't really thought about how I would incorporate Byleth and Celica into my... what was his IVs? Okay. I haven't thought about how I would incorporate Byleth and Celica into my barracks yet. But we'll see. Nino. Yeah, it's a shame. I was hoping Reed would be on this banner. Because then I could get some real good value out of pulling reds. Could potentially get that second +10 wind legendary. Because when... if Ellawood and Reed were sharing the banner together, that'd essentially double my chances of getting merges for a second wind legendary. But he was dumped into the remix banner, just as I suspect Air and Naga will be. And possibly Yoon. I don't know what they're going to do with Duma yet. He's still being rerun in the regular banners. Ooh, that's my first luthier. That's very nice. I considered using him as a Cron Raven unit to counter, just to be effective in water season, but I don't know if I'm still interested in doing that. Because I do have a lot of legendary Crom counters now. I'm very happy with all this fodder I'm getting. I so rarely pull green these days. Although Bowie doesn't really have anything. Yeah, I probably should have made a list of stuff to talk about. Because I have ran out. I guess I could talk about the most recent game I played, which was Deltarune. And I very much enjoyed that. I did both of the routes. I thought they were... Oh, come on! Again? Why him? I pulled him on the last summoning video I did. Ew. At least he's a talking point. Oh, this is Exalt Crumb. It's interesting. I didn't think I'd ever pull him. It's like way better than Sigbert. But I don't know if I'd ever use him, only because I have a long list of units that are waiting for their refine, and I have pretty much no Divine Dew. So yeah, Deltarune was fun. I played Undertale pretty extensively, so I'm a big fan of Toby Fox's work. My favorite character is Birdly. He's a big nerd like I am. Although he doesn't like mobile gamers, and guess what game I'm playing? Okay, so we got 2 copies of Celica and Byleth. So I think I am just gonna go for 1 copy of Odor, when or if I do get him. Because there's no reason to go further than +1. Or Byleth or Celica, so it's not really worth pulling green anymore. Try to get 1 copy of him. It's a lot of Mirandas. And I also completed the church route in 3 houses recently. And I actually did a Byleth solo in that run. and I intentionally killed everyone else off. And it's a very different experience playing through 3 houses with everyone else dead. I think I probably missed out on a lot of dialogue. But it was certainly interesting. There was one chapter where you had to defend 2 areas on the map. And I sort of had to look up a guide on how to do that with just Byleth. And thankfully, someone has actually done that before, so that helped out. And so the only route that I haven't done yet is Golden Deer, and I was saving that for last because I wanted to do that on Maddening. But I'm not sure whether I want to do that before I do the Ashen Wolves DLC. And I sort of am not interested in spending more money at the moment. Just because I recently ordered a new phone. Because the phone I'm using right now is very old. It's an iPhone 6. And this isn't gonna... Fire Emblem isn't gonna work on this phone by the end of the year. So... And it's not just this game, but Pokemon Go stopped working on this phone as well, and I really very much enjoyed that game, so I'm interested in playing that again. Can't believe that's our first burst. Probably gonna pause it just so that I can ensure that this records. Because who knows how much longer this is gonna be. Alright, let's keep going. I didn't check how full my barracks is yet. That's okay, because we have the reserves, so. Oh yes, yes, I'm very happy about this. Oh, I'm so happy to see her. That would make my Altina +3, I believe. Alright. I'm always happy to see Burst. I used to use him in Arena Assault, but he's sort of in my reserves now. But I'm always happy to see him because I'm always short on reposition fodder. Oh, speaking of reposition fodder. Now, one of the upcoming banners is the double special heroes banner. I don't think that's going to be for a couple weeks, but I was considering on pulling for that. I was considering pulling on that banner because I believe Valentine's Henriette is going to be on there, as well as New Year's Caden. And I very much love Caden, and I don't have the New Year's version of him yet. But considering how many orbs I'm spending on this banner, I don't think that's necessarily the best idea. Because this has gone on for longer than I was expecting. But it is what it is. This is the... Oh, hello, Lynn. I had a Lynn a very long time ago, and I sacrificed her for Gale Force a very long time ago. Now, I have a lot of copies of Cordelia, so I would not do that this time, but she probably is just going to rot away in my reserves. But it's nice to have her again for collection purposes. Hello, thank you. Hello, Odor. It's plus attack. Oh, that's excellent. I believe that's a super boon. I'm just going to pull this last screen, and then I'm going to start sniping for red until I get legendary Ellawood. I just want to get that one copy of Ellawood, so I can just get a merge on the one that I'm already using. And again, the real goal is to get merges for Altina, so it's worthwhile for me. Altina isn't running, she isn't getting her rerun for like 7 months, I think. It's ridiculous. I'll still pull green, because of the chance for auto merges, if there's no reds. See, it was a good idea. Hello. Another Miranda. She is correct in calling me a rude creature. I'm happy to finally have Odor. Finally have a 7-slot defense mythic. I have no idea how I will incorporate him into my defense, but can only be an improvement. Nino. I'm glad I got up early for this, because this has taken quite a bit of time. Yes! Well, that's +4. And like just these 2 merges will increase my overall score in Astra season by 32 points, which is pretty large. And I believe that, well, yeah, I think that puts me on par with my light season score. Green. But, hello, Balthus. I actually built up Balthus as a Natal Guard counter for Arena Assault. Gave him a Slaying Hammer. But yeah, I think my Astra season is a little better than my late season, because I have more merges on my defense mythics, so I lose less lift on Astra Anima season. Hello, Soren. Soren's probably a unit that if I wasn't taking the game so seriously, I would get him to plus 10, because he is one of my favorites. But I do take the game way too seriously, which I'm sure everyone knows. Honestly, this has been pretty good so far. I got 2 merges for Altina, I got Odor, I got Celica and Byleth to at least plus 1. I got Valencian Pala for my Sita. It's excellent. So even if I'm spending a concerning amount of orbs here, I think it's probably the best use of my orbs. So it's worth it. Another Valencian Pala. Now I do use Aversa in... Oops, I should probably favorite that. I use Aversa in Ether Raids, so it might not be the worst idea to give her Pala's speed Res Rain. And Aversa is going to be my next merge project, but I don't think I would give her our dual Flying 4. Only because at this point, the only reason I would want to upgrade my arena cores is if they have a higher scoring BST. So that would need to be 185 or better. And we're already getting units like that in the normal pool, like Benny. I am sure my barracks must almost be full. Very nice. More Wings of Mercy. Drug is a unit that I used to use on my arena core, but again, he doesn't really score well anymore. Now, it's very weird because we have all these dual skills, but we don't have a dual armor skill. And that might seem repetitive, but like, it's just a shame how the free-to-play armors aren't really great for scoring anymore. At least the ones that released on launch. Because I did merge up my Drog, Effie, and Sheena, so... And they're highly invested. I wouldn't mind having them on my cores. Although my Sheena and Effie have distant counters, so I don't know how I would feel losing out on that. I'm glad I brought a lot of orbs for this. Oh, well, there we go. That is Elwood, and that means the end of my summoning session. He's minus attack, but that's okay. Alright, that was an excellent haul, in my opinion. And I am actually nowhere close to maxing out my barracks. Excellent. Look at all of that. That is so much. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope your summons go as well as mine did. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.